Okay, hi everyone. Sheepbot's back apparently. Okay, hey, hope it's been working for a tad. Has it? No, it totally hasn't. I've been pinging y'all. Like, myself. Wait, have I just like... Okay, whatever, it's fine. Don't worry about it. Hey everyone. We're playing Pathfinder Wrath of the Righteous today. It's updating. Because this game does not seem like the kind of game that's getting active updates, and it's updating. It's patching right now. It should be done soon. So, but yeah, I'm really, really, really desperately trying to not just mainline RimWorld, and I'm also trying to not just completely abandon another game like this or Bug Fables. I haven't played Bug Fables in so long. I'm gonna blame Halloween a little bit for that, because I've been like, maybe I should play a scary game. I haven't seen it update. It must have just been updating like passively in the background but it's weird. I don't know. Look, it's whatever. Hold on. I need to. My hands are getting a little cracked because of the weather. 3 or 4 DLCs and are still working on stuff. What the fuck? Alright, fine. I didn't know Pathfinder Wrath of the Righteous. Active development. Sorry, damn. Alright, hold on. I'm gonna put some lotion on my knuckles because they're like cracking and falling apart. Does anyone else have like knuckles that get real bad in the winter? This sounds like a very boring conversation, but I'm genuinely curious if this is like just a thing that happens to me. Because I haven't met other people whose skin gets dry with cold weather specifically. But who knows? Crack my knuckles and knuckles. Here I come, rougher than Knuckles. You can call me Knuckles. Unlike Knuckles, I don't knuckle. I'd rather flex my knuckles. Knees get awful during the winter and pop/crack a lot. Yours are fine during the winter and you're way up north. Well, you just have good skin, okay? I'm just gonna blame the fact that you have good skin. Hear my moisturized hands? Hold on. It's a good sound, right? You like that noise? Am I actually... Hold on. I unmuted myself, right? Oh, thank God. It's like, yeah, no shit, I unmuted myself because everyone's responding to me. Maybe you're all just telepathic, okay? It's still patching. This is embarrassing. Please stop making that sound. You know. Inflated my tires at 5 AM at 22 degrees. God, I wish that were me. Not getting inflated at 5 AM, I mean doing something in the cold at 5 in the morning. I'm so fucking tired of it being like 80 degrees down here, dude. It is October. It is almost Halloween. It is Halloween in 5 days, and it's still 80 degrees. Like, what the fuck? Well, we're gonna do an impromptu stream section called Ernest Tries a Piece of Candy that I bought like months ago. This is a tea candy I bought from an Asian market. Bella's Best tea candy, green tea latte. I like them a lot. We're gonna try one right now, and I'm gonna give you some tasting notes. Do a bug poem? Actually, that's way better than me eating this fucking candy. Hold on. Okay. Bug poem, huh? You know, I want to pick a personal one. I rarely get to pick bug poems, so I'm gonna pick one that I want to read. How does that sound? Drink time? I already have a drink. Okay, I'll read a bug poem while stretching. Alright, I'm up. I'm standing at my desk. Okay, everyone can probably tell how different I am. Let's see. I'm gonna pick the cricket. You know what? I'm not gonna pick the cricket. I think this is the one about, like, war crimes. We're gonna pick... I'm gonna pick the dragonfly. I like this one. Name that dork. I'm the dork. I'm Fred for the stream. What the fuck? Okay, I'm queuing up another song just in case. Okay. Here we go. This is called The Dragonfly by Howard Nemerov, 1920 through 91. Under the pond, among rocks, or in the bramble of the water wood, he is at home and feeds the small, remorseless craving of his dream. His cruel delight, until in May, the dream transforms him with itself, and from his depths he rises out, an exile from the brutal night. He rises out, the aged one, imprisoned in the dying child, and spreads his wings to the new sun. Climbing, he withers into light. That's cool. It's a cool poem. Pathfinder's ready. Alright. No more bug poems. Let me just close this. No more Bird of Paradise. I've played that song so many times beginning a stream, and I just really like it. Sorry. Deal with it. Cope. Why am I Fred for this stream? I don't want to be a dated celebrity. Hey, it's Fred! Did this spider just fall off? What is this? Oh no, it's just some hair. That scared the shit out of me. I thought a little spider, like, webbed down off of my desk. Oh, I'm still gonna eat this candy though. I'm just not gonna tell anyone about it. Alright, let me swap over to the game. Boop. 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 We'll have to probably move chat up a little bit. Just so that we can actually, like, see our skill bar. I'll have to see when we're in game. I don't remember how bad chat is in this one. Oh, let me actually close that. Like so. There we go. Oh, shouldn't have alt-tabbed. Move my funny pills over here. Pick up this piece of... what is this? What actually is this? Oh, it's a sprinkle. Why is there just a single sprinkle on my desk? What the fuck was I eating that had sprinkles? Oh, okay, I know. I think this is it. I do not really remember what we were doing. I think we just found people in a church, and we learned a lot of lore that I really don't give a shit about. Sorry. Sorry, lore fans. I just don't care about the Dreamer, as it turns out. You were in a city, the city's on fire. It's still on fire? Bruh. When is this city no longer going to be on fire? It's been on fire for like 4 days. Costs, or should I say Cossum? Oh. Killed the giants. Excuse me? Oh. Okay. I guess I will indeed kill the giants. That was a bug? Okay, yeah. Well, spoilers, at some point I'm gonna have to kill the giants. Okay, you're hurt. Do we... oh, we don't have any healing potions, do we? I think that was the state in which we were in. There, that'll keep you semi-functional. Alright, so we were doing a lot of things. Take a peek at the map here. I believe we have to find another person. I hear noises over here. Huh, okay. More D&D. Into the house, huh? What's in this house? Oh, this is where we got... ooh, I didn't touch...
something.
Hold on. I guess I haven't been in here.
I know what.
Doug time.
They'll never see me coming.
Okay, Doug, whatever you say. Whatever you say, girl.
As it should be.
Okay, calm down. Trickery.
It is finished.
I'm the best at touching things. Hey, you
Ask nicely.
with that. Oh, fish.
I am prepared.
I didn't even see that chest. What is this? A journal about an experiment. Experiment day 1. Pushes up glasses and moves mouse accidentally. Today I was able to catch quite a quasit. Aurora be my witness. It wasn't easy, considering my humble physical condition. Luckily, it was a scrawny specimen, about 7 pounds, with a wingspan of about 2 1/3 feet. When it awoke, the quasit first tried to attack me, and then ruined my clothes with his caustic saliva. Experiment day 3. What happened to day 2? I have begun my linguistic research. My goal is to study the language of the quasits, though I am quite convinced they have their own dialect. Through understanding their speech, I will be able to understand their way of thinking, and convince them to rebel against their lord's tyranny. A revolution will roll through the abyss, and the powerless will rebel against their oppressors. I'm sure that Everbloom Milani will not refuse her... will not refuse her patronage, even to such creatures as these, if they would break their chains of slavery. Unfortunately, my progress is thus far insignificant. I've been able to catalog only 2 words, which I suspect mean rend and carrion. The quasit formed both words quite vividly, and when commenting on my person. While I was entering this record, the quasit managed to... Really? Oh, no, okay, there's more. I thought it just stopped there. Oh, this is so long. Okay, alright, I'll keep reading in this stupid voice. While I was entering this record, the quasit managed to steal my watch and throw it into the chamber pot. Judging by his spiteful giggling, he's quite delighted about his little joke. And despite the naughty trick, I am somewhat glad. Jokes and pranks are part of cognitive communication, which I fully intend to establish with the specimen. I grow more and more convinced that I made the right decision in leaving Absalom and Foray Logos, the so-called wise house. More like narrow-minded fools stuck in the past, under the sway of their ringleader, that chatterbox, the fool of fools, Jubilos Narthropol. They've never appreciated the progressive nature of my theories. Experiment day 4. Today, the quasit almost bit off my nose while I fed him. In response, to my shame, I beat him with a wand. Such behavior towards a sentient being is unacceptable, and I repent deeply. I've also run out of meat. The specimen and I will have to make do with porridge and soup. Experiment day 6. It's been 3 days since the specimen switched to a vegetarian diet. At first, the quasit refused to eat plant-based food, but then ate some cabbage and soup and poked at the porridge with his claw. His face looked so tragic. Experiment day 7. The specimen has completely lost all signs of aggression. At dawn, I was woken by his moaning. The quasit was rolled up in a ball in the corner, whimpering. Despite his dangerous appearance, it's quite impossible not to feel compassion towards the poor creature. I had to take prompt measures to give the specimen a laxative potion. The quasit now reacts to me with confusion and fear, but at least it's not suffering anymore. His gastrointestinal tract must have reacted unhappily to the unfamiliar diet. Experiment great day 10. What a great day! The switch to a completely plant-based diet is complete. The theory that quasits can only eat meat and carrion has been disproven. My eternal opponent, Sir Jubilat, will have to go drown himself in a river. The quasit has become peaceful and easygoing. He no longer tries to eat my boots or the feet inside them. The specimen's behavior has become gentle and friendly. He shows some interest in ball games and physical exercise. I have named him Pecker. Of course you fucking did. Today he initiated communication and attempted to explain a new word to me. By all evidence, he was making up the word during the communication process, for there has never been such a word in the quasit language. The meaning, as I understand it, is safety, comfort, and calm. I see no further need to keep Pecker on his chain. The experiment has convinced me that the vicious and evil traits attributed to the quasits are acquired habits, not natural or inherent in their nature. Over these days, I really have grown fond of him. And by all evidence, Pecker likes me too. He's gotten used to napping on my knee while I'm writing my observations in my journal. Maybe someday the quasit will become my familiar. The current stage of the experiment is complete. Pecker and I are soon off to Absalom to present our findings before the professors at Foray Logos, and to become a scientific sensation. On the way, we may make a small detour to Avistan, so that Pecker will have a chance to better adapt to civilization. I hope the little trickster enjoys the journey. I see. So... I'm going to throw a massive fucking thing here, and I bet around this corner right here there is going to be a hostile closet. What is this? Scroll that protects from chaos. I'm not reading that, and 3 gold. Sure. Let's go take a funny peek, huh? I wonder what's around this corner. Oh, stairs. You should save. Okay. I mean, to be fair, all of the time I've spent so far has been reading a single thing. That was an interesting noise. These fighters must have been caught off guard. They died before they can even draw their weapons. Their bodies are covered in a thin layer of ice that is slowly melting. Okay. Is there an ice elemental in here or some shit? There's nothing down here. Oh, clear the blockage. Sure, pal.
Do not fear.
Oh, it's a dretch.
Let's try this way.
It's a dreth that somehow...
Did I mess up again?
Oh well, whatever. That really? That's what got me? That's what got me? Well, that sucked.
They will break against our resolve.
Okay, this is
This will hurt.
getting less funny the more it happens.
I'm wounded. This was not part of the plan.
The world in crimson!
Alright, I'm in pain, and I don't have any way to heal myself. And I can't rest. I do have a bunch of scrolls of Cure Light Wounds. I might as well use these. That is not what I meant. We're gonna... Oh wait, we have this wand. Right, the wand. Oh, Cure Light Wounds, how you are so fickle. Okay, we're living. Alright, any more closets? Oh my god.
The inheritor. Guide my
Can we just, like, inspect the barrels in the room before we touch it again? This encounter is really silly. Okay. Is there any way... You know what? I actually know what the problem is. What the fuck am I doing? Alright, hello? Anyone still in here?
That is not far.
No? Alright, I'm gonna touch it again.
Calm down. Not dead yet.
Shadow Demon. Am I just being japed here? What is this? Okay, alright, okay. Playing with your kind never gets old.
I'm all ears.
Yes.
That didn't do anything.
You're a good person. I like you.
Nope, that's okay. I don't get it. I feel like I just fucked up a perception check.
I can do this.
Is this just a nothing? Like I'm not supposed to go past this? I don't understand. Hold on. Maybe I need like a thing of true sight. Here we go.
Yet another obstacle.
Into
There
the
it is, you piece of shit. Oh, it's immune to damage. That's probably bad. This is a good time to do this, I think. Let's just keep casting some spells on it.
Tactical retreat. No, it's all your fault.
I don't think I can actually damage this thing. At all.
I'm alright. Just sit here. Don't worry about me.
This was not part
I'm
of the
sorry I have to
plan.
do this.
I have cold iron. I have a lot of cold iron. In fact, I think most of my characters have cold iron. Let me look real quick. Every single encounter that I've bumped into in this starting area has been miserable. It's been shades that just drain your strength and are immune to weapons. I have cold iron. You have cold iron. You have cold iron. I guess technically he does. Okay, he has cold iron here. I guess he doesn't have cold iron. Let's see if I have a cold iron thing to give him. I have a club with nails. Here you go, pal. You can swing it like the rest of us. I don't think I have anything else. I have that longsword, I guess, but we're gonna swap to this. You don't need cold iron. We're gonna do that. An hour per level. Let's just use this right now, actually. Half plate +1. Let's wear this. Don't remember getting that, but okay. I have 2 cold iron things. So I should be okay. I can't imagine this thing is going to be affected by grease at all. Okay. So I'm going to test something real quick. And that something is as follows. Let's... That work? Huh? Hold on. I'm doing this wrong.
Trust in yourself.
Use this on you. And then we have the invisibility scroll. I think we had one. Unless it's gone. Just use this. Where was it? Don't remember what it looked like. Law, chaos. Scroll of doom, vanish, serious wound, shield of faith, treasure. Did I? Is it gone? Did I not pick it up? Is it on someone's body? No way. Am I stupid? Do you have it? No. Hold on. Okay. Chaos, shield of faith, inflict serious wounds. Might have gotten it off the soldiers. No way. Oh, I guess this guy would have one. Okay. Oh yeah, there it is. You're right. Okay. Okay. So we could just guess and use Fairy Fire. Which is here. Who can actually learn? Oh, no one can actually cast Fairy Fire. I mean, I can, like, desperately try to cast it. Let's just use this.
I won't let you hurt my
There
friends.
they are. Okay. So let's give this a shot.
Let's try this way.
I'll just sit here. Don't worry about me.
Okay. That's fine. Okay, it's immune to
Plan.
it's immune to even cold iron. There's no point in doing this. I'm not doing this encounter if it's immune to cold iron because there's literally 0 point in doing this. I don't have enough casters. This is just the water elemental all over again. Like, I can sit here and roll this over and over and over, but sure.
As it should be.
Also, saying that this encounter is intended for later is very strange to me, only because I can't imagine we stay in this fucking city for that long. Because it's ruined. It's on fire. It's burning up. Why would we ever stay here? And if we stay here and there's still demons in the fucking cellar, why? Like, why? Why would we stay here? Oh god, this game is actually driving me insane. I can't imagine leveling up will help if this thing's just immune to damage. Like, I can get one wizard later. Every single time that I've tried to cast a spell, though, it's sucked complete ass.
I am helpful.
Like,
Am I
not in turn-based. I guess I can do that one in turn-based. Okay, this is where the...
Are we in trouble yet?
Ask nicely.
This war must end. Open your heart to me.
Let's do this. I'm actually just gonna do one of these.
Enemy approaching!
Okay. Oh, that's bad. I should have him re-equip. The other knife. Alright. Fire from a distance. Fire from a distance. Fire from a distance. Over here. Oh god, this fucking thing. Okay, this is a mistake. I shouldn't do this.
The Inheritor, guide my blade.
Let's try this way.
Okay. those others. You can't do that. You're just actually dead. That's good. He randomly took 20 damage towards the end of that fight. Nope, do not go into the grease. Okay. Alright, is that it? Only by resting in a safe place.
Something wrong?
We'll get to that, I suppose.
You can trust me.
We'll do what we can. Just heal everyone up a bit. Alright,
Together, we
Time's
stand.
not waiting.
swap to this. Nope, to this. Wooljiff, do me a
was restless.
favor. Let's see, where is it? Where is it? That's it. Get rid of that goo. Before we all slip and slide on it like we always do. Okay.
I think I did it.
Necromancer has recently conducted a ritual here. Oh good, so I should save is what you're saying. You'd encountered a lich at level 2. Oh boy, my favorite. Oh, there's nothing here. There was just...
Now what is that?
Oh. What is this? Throwing axe. Interesting. I don't know who that would be good for. Maybe you? I assume this is a ranged weapon. Guess this is for you. 2 to 7 damage. Sure, there you go. New weapon just for you. Let's hope that they don't try to hit people with that. We might have to switch that off later. We'll see how that goes. Okay, anything else back here? Nope. Okay, let's leave. I thought there were a lot more shades than there were. Maybe I just got lucky? That or they're up here. Oh, it's more zombies! Zombies. That's a lot of zombies. Okay, right, okay, we're gonna walk away from that slightly. Rotate over here. And then, oh, the spell failed. How funny. Oh, there's the shade. Okay, that's good. Run. Oh, there's a lot of them. Okay.
Did I mess up again?
I'll cut you wide open.
Okay, that went better. I think because we didn't bump into all of them at once this time. Jesus Christ, okay. Well, we lost strength permanently. Do we have lesser restoration on someone? I think I didn't pick up the scrolls this time. Wrong one. Okay. I don't believe we do. I think I would have seen them while I was looking for shit earlier. No, we don't. Need to have a bunch of Cure Light Wound scrolls, which is fine, I suppose. Okay. I don't really know where else to go. I feel like I've done most things. I'm gonna save and then leave this area. No, I was supposed to find someone else. Hold on. Where's my journal? Is that my journal? Okay, I need to find... Okay, that's at the Defender's Heart. Jana Eldori. Okay, we need to find them. That's later. Okay. Okay, these are the people that I need to find. Look for signs of a highly talented singer-musician. Okay. That's fine. That's different. Sure. Okay, just find allies. Is it the Blackman Library? We just have to do that right now, in fact. Okay... Yep. Okay, library time. 2 hours. Oh, a hanged cultist. Wowee. Someone's on the road. What? I'm probably gonna have to go back that direction anyway. What did I miss? Was it something that I've done earlier? Because, like, I can't grind my face against every single centimeter of this map when it is as
Might be trapped.
unmarked
Might be treasure.
as it is. What did I just pick up? 2 medallion golden earring. I certainly see. Okay. Also, I'm dying.
I will help where I
I
can.
want your back.
Magritium Turinos.
Resolving one dialogue thing. I see. Well, we'll do that after this.
Wearing a robe? Check. Baphomet symbol around the neck? Check. Crazy eyes? Check. Note to self. Bring a mirror next time to be able to adjust the optimal level of eye craziness. Everything is ready for the experiment.
Hmm.
An audience. Problematic but not critical. You there, girl. Stay out of this. It is counterproductive to stand in the way of scientific progress.
What?
Who's that? I don't know her.
Greetings, boys and girls. I am your sister in sin, a devotee of Lord Baphomet's dark will, and so on and so forth.
Okay.
She looks like one of us, but she talks kinda weird. Who's there with you?
Who? Oh, them. Just an audience. They don't matter. Consider them a supplementary component of the coming experiment.
Oh.
In the name of our Lord Baphomet, please be so kind as to undertake a little test of your competency in our wicked cause. Let's start with something simple. So here's my first question. What is Lord Baphomet's favorite weapon?
We will not answer to you.
Our lord can wield any kind of weapon. He is all-powerful.
Wrong. He wields no weapons at all. He doesn't need any. He just gores his enemies with his horns.
Actually, it's Azur Gwal.
That is correct. But still, girl, no prompting, please.
Okay.
This experiment has taken quite a surprising turn. I would never have expected the followers of the great Baphomet to be baffled by such a simple question.
Wow.
Fine. Let's recalibrate the difficulty and proceed with the next question.
You say a lot of
Please
$4
name Lord
words.
Baphomet's sacred animal.
A bull! Of course, everybody knows that.
Yep. And a cow.
I'd like to ask you to stop prompting them, but it seems they could do with a prompt or two.
Oh, okay, I'll shut up.
It appears the experiment has yielded results which are as unexpected as they are incredible. Baphomet's cultists have not the slightest idea about who Baphomet really is, let alone any in-depth knowledge of his ideology or philosophy. I'm positive that this news will cause a sensation in wider
Nerd!
scientific circles.
Damn it. She's right. I'm a shitty excuse for a cultist. And my mother used to tell me to become a plowman.
Hey, take it easy. We've only had 2 questions. You there, come on. Ask another one. We'll get the next one.
Ask them some more.
Is there any sense in continuing? You cannot answer the simplest of questions. I am ashamed of all of you, as cultists and as individuals.
Please, ask again. I can answer. I'm sure I can.
How do you spell Baphomet's name?
B-A-F-A... Oh, screw it. To hell with Baphomet. I thought it was gonna be fun, but instead there are all these questions. I'm done here. I'm going back to my home village, back to my mother.
Ah, so we just have to, like, overload people's brains and send them home.
Hey, wait! You there! How dare you stir up discord in our ranks? Grab her and tie her up, and her entire entourage too!
The experiment is complete. Unable to deal with the questions, the cultists decide to deal with the examiner instead. A typical reaction for a person who has never been burdened with any intelligence. Now you're gonna start hitting each other, aren't you? Please, proceed. I won't interrupt.
Do not fear.
No, yep, we're hitting each other, I guess. I'm turning on turn-based.
This
Ah, fuck you!
part of the plan.
I swear to God. Oh. Well, okay then. Wow. That's all I can do. Well, that's all that I can do. I'm gonna scoot slightly to the right. Wait, they actually daze them? Oh, that's handy, I suppose.
The spirits demand your blood.
Oh.
You won't survive me.
Ow.
Stab you or zap you? Why not both?
Wow, you did damage. I'm still on the ground, bleeding out. Lame and stupid.
Did I mess up again?
I would like to no longer be on the ground bleeding out, if possible.
Yes.
Thank you. Ah! I'm gonna fire at you real quick.
You are today's sacrifice.
Very nice. Sure.
Endure this.
Oh. Well, okay then. Look out! Woljiff, no!
Distract them for me.
Woljiff, why are you, like, just blowing chunks? Stand up.
Into the fray.
Okay, I guess I'll just do this.
Surrender or else.
Sure.
Go for their hearts.
Oh my god. Swap to a bow, because
Make every
it's
strike
better with a
count.
bow. Oh. Yep, there goes Woljiff. Okay. Hello? Hello? I'd like to stand up, please. Did I just remain on the ground like an idiot? Why? For what purpose?
The inheritor, guide my blade. Too late for apologies.
Look out, Sela. You're gonna get one shot again.
I'll cut you wide open.
Man, I'm gonna really enjoy when the only thing I can do is no longer
You've crossed
cast
the
light
line.
crossbow.
This was not
Oh my fucking god.
plan.
I
Take you.
hate this so much. I fucking hate
I'll
this.
hit you. I'm sorry I have to do this. Spirits demand your blood.
Oh, look, they're dead. That's a shame. Oh, look, there's one left. That's a shame.
Won't survive me.
I'll just sit here.
I hate this.
Don't worry about me.
God.
You won't stop us.
It's time for a good old-fashioned... Yep. Just the fucking sorcerer is just gonna crit everyone. Quit watching me, you weird goon with a white mask. Oh my god.
The result is statistically predictable, especially considering their intelligence level.
Hi, I'm bleeding out. How are you?
What about you, girl? Are you ready to answer some questions for the good of science? Let's proceed with the experiment. My first question is simple. Which colors does the goddess Iomade prefer?
You're absolutely convinced of the red and white. Who are you? I am from ancient Greece.
This answer is correct. It is comforting to meet at least one educated person in the melting pot of ignorance that is Canabras today. Let's proceed. Did Aradin take part in any crusade before he died?
He died. No.
Your answer is correct. Aradin's death dates to 4606, and that is precisely the year when the World Wound was opened.
I don't know
the
what.
First Crusade started back in 4622. Your knowledge would make Mendev's Crusaders proud.
Who?
My final question is, what is the title that Aurilu Vorlesh bears?
Who?
Is she the architect of the World Wound, the Lord of the Labyrinth, or the Border Acquisitor of the Shapeless Abyss?
Architect of the World Wound.
That's correct. Most excellent. You successfully answered all of my questions. Splendid. Amazing. This is a breakthrough. I thank you for your cooperation.
Why are you a dork?
It seems to me that I owe you an explanation. My name is Nenio. I am an explorer, a pilgrim, a yet-to-be-recognized scientific luminary,
Okay.
future author of the great Encyclopedia Galarianica,
No, okay.
and rector of all Absalom's universities at once.
I don't know what that is.
Future rector, I should say.
Oh.
I also know several spells.
Several, you say? What are you getting at with all those questions?
It is so heartening to see you strive for knowledge. I have been conducting an experiment comparing the intellectual abilities of the average cultist with those of the average crusader. And I must admit that you passed the test with flying colors. This does offer a glimmer of hope for the future of Crusade. I have always claimed that despite popular beliefs about the limited intellectual abilities of those in the army, at least some of them can be considered educated. It pleases me to see that I was correct.
This actually hurts me physically. Like, this hurts. This is scary. I would be so terrified if I met someone like this in real life. I'm not... Okay. I don't think I'm that stupid. I'm definitely stubborn, but I don't think I'm, like, stupid. This is scary. I'd be terrified of a genius. Okay. So you're saying that I'm mediocre?
Yes.
Why do you keep calling me girl?
I apologize for an injury to your ego, but your name is irrelevant on the grand scale of the universe.
That's not true.
Thus, it cannot possibly interest me. I will forget it as soon as I hear it. To avoid unnecessary confusion, I'd prefer to not know it at all.
You know what? Fuck it. That's fine. I get that. Hey, do you want to join me?
Do you wish to become my follower? To accompany me on my expeditions to the World Wound? To assist me in my experiments? To run errands for me? Perhaps even to write down my deepest thoughts for the benefit of future generations? Oh, how splendid! Of course, I agree.
You're a dork.
Truth be told, I have no money to pay you. But you will be aiding the progress of science, and that is its own reward.
You know what? Sure.
Excellent. You're hired. To think that I finally found someone to accompany me. 27 Crusaders before you said no. Not one of them saw the undeniable appeal of my offer.
Well, it's because you're wearing an orange turtleneck.
Your first assignment is to take me to a safe place. I have to admit that today's experiment has left me quite tired.
Yay! Alright, you get the fuck out of here. Alright, bye. I'm bleeding out. Remove fear. Oh. Masterwork compulsive. Oh man, look at all these good weapons. I love them. Alright, is there any like healing potions around here? That is a flame tongue? Okay. For a gamer tip, don't run out of blood. Oh, I'm running out of blood, alright. Thank you. Oh, this is gonna take a very long time. Right. Well, that's all the healing that I have. I don't have any left. It's all gone. I can drink this blood, I guess. Can you heal, Nenio? What can you do?
You require my unbiased
A
opinion?
lot of things, I see. Let's have Ray of Frost. Like, as your automatic move. Disrupt Undead. Jolt. 1d3 damage. 1d3 cold damage. Touch of Fatigue. Wow. Flare seems... I could just make you dazzle people. Don't know what dazzle is? We're gonna try it out.
Are we ready to move out?
Okay. Let's leave. This place sucks. Goodness. Okay. It's time to decide what to do about the world wound. I don't know. Eat it, probably? Thanks. To the library. Oh. Oh, a lost bag. A bag. To the library. Ah. Howdy. Book. What's going on over here?
Trap? It might be a trap.
There's a person here. There's also loot here that's really bad. Hello. Hi, it's me, Doug. I'm gonna walk up here now. A stocky knight with the head of a messy black hair stands before you. His armor is spattered with blood. He greets you with a deep, booming voice. Hello, everybody. Ah, Crusaders, excellent. I am Captain Caleb Shazamal. These are my men. I am about... I am about to burn these vile backstabbers and heretics here. These pathetic imitators of the traitor who tricked their way into the rank of the Crusaders. The knight nods as a heap of severely beaten people and a strange elf whose appearance seems jarring for some unknown reasons. Sazamo bellows threats at his prisoners, who seem to be in a state of deep shock and utter terror. Strange feeling rises up within you. It is pure instinct. But you don't know what you're about to do, but you're certain that it's right. What happened in the library? Demon showed up and carried everything off. Wasn't here to see it myself. I was fighting in the square. These filthy traitors told me everything. My fists made them quite chatty. So what, you tortured them? Do you think those methods are worthy of a Crusader? Under ordinary circumstances, no, but look around, the city is burning. Now is not the time for squeamishness. Why do you want to burn them? Ah! Look around you. City is burning to ruin, so many innocent lives lost, so let's light another fire. With so many nasty words to use against people. You call them heretics, cultists, spies, so you don't have to call them people. Good people just like you. You feel bad for doing this to people, but not to heretics. Without these words, yeah, Ember, stop. Ember, shut up. Maybe reload the perception check. Yeah. Probably. I don't actually remember the last time I saved, so I might just punch them. I'm probably just gonna beat them up. Just gonna beat them up. Because I know I need that elf. I don't know when it last auto-saved. We can check, actually. When did this auto-save? 5 hours and 35 minutes. It doesn't tell me the right time. That is a lot of fire emojis. Fuck it. We have Nemio. Let's just try that again. I thought I had a very good perception. I could be incredibly wrong. Oh. Where are we? Oh, are we entering the library? Oh, okay. Well, alright. Also, hi. Nice to meet you. You're joining at a very... me failing every single check that the game throws at me time, so... I hope you're ready to enjoy your stay. Hi, what's going on over here? Wow, oh man, it's almost like I had a bad dream of walking up here and failing these perception checks. Ah, Crusaders, excellent. I'm gonna light these people on fire. Huh? Wow. Caleb is talking too loudly. That's the thing that gives him away. While casting sidelong looks at you, you've seen this similar behavior before in Liars. This is basically my first playthrough. I played up until the siege on the tavern, and I accidentally slept too long. So the siege on the tavern happened when I was like level 2, and I couldn't fucking do it. So I was like, alright, I'm just remaking a game and changing my character to something that isn't a spellcaster, because playing as a spellcaster in this game is miserable so far. All of the spells do nothing, and you get opportunity attacked every 3 seconds because everyone auto-paths into each other. I'll get used to it. I'm having a really rough time so far. Right now I'm just doing a knife specialist, rogue, lawful neutral with, I'll show it to you in a second. I like this one. I like this build that I'm doing. Examine the Crusader's armor. Notice the emblems in the armor of the 2 silent Crusaders bound to the Order of the Flaming Lance, but Caleb's armor bears the sigil of the Order of the Sunrise Sword. You're wrong! Oh, yeah, I should do this thing. I did this last time. That's a bad idea. Athletics 20? Oh, but it's lawful, though. Ooh, lawful. I've been recommended to start all of these, but only pursue one that I really enjoy. So I might do this. I've played pretty much up to this point. Oh jeez, should I do this funny haha? Yeah, might as well. It's like, it's an auto succeed, and I don't want to do this fight because I'm super low health. Oh, I forgot about the clown music. The words fly out of your mouth before you can even think them. Some gut instinct told you that this is precisely what needs to be said in this moment, and the words hit their target. The Crusaders jump in surprise and look at each other in terror. You performed a chaotic action. Wolf glares menacingly at Caleb. Didn't you know, mortal? We're everywhere! Caleb leaves to attention and barks out, Sorry, couldn't have known. We'll fix it right away, ma'am. An inexplicable feeling of rightness flows right through you. You enjoy seeing the look of oafish terror on the face of Crusaders and his lackeys when you rebuke them for their fecklessness. Report, who are you? Caleb's Crusader's eyes bulge in fear as he barks out. Caleb Sazamo, former knight of the Order of Everbright Crusaders, deserter. These 2 are my mates from playing cards. Local fences for stolen goods. Reliable men. We set an ambush and caught 3, no, 4 Crusaders. We wish to join the ranks of the triumphant army of the World Wound. Good lads, brave fighters. We could do with more like you in the cultist ranks, then our victory would be assured. I thank you. I do my best. Caleb watches Lan with rapt attention, his eyes lingering on Lan's horn. I must admit that the rationality of this individual should be questioned and subjected to thorough study for purposes of establishing the existence of said rationality. What? Caleb is a Crusader name. Are you a Crusader? Your foul snout, biting his lip, the bold cultist proudly thrusts out his chest. Thank you, madame. Foul snout furrows his brow in a display of menace, trying to show his brutal determination to take on all the Crusader forces put together. Stop wasting valuable fuel. If you like burning books, go rig the Grey Garrison Library. Our enemies might try to sneak in there. Step to it. There's plenty more where that came from, ma'am. I'll do everything you've ordered, and just as soon as those Crusaders arrive, they'll be dead meat. I'll go make sure that we get make it another 2 barrels of alchemist fire from the Grey Garrison storeroom. Things are gonna burn right up in here. Okay, bye. Nenio, shut the fuck up. No! Listen to Nenio. Nenio's the only intelligent one here. Actually, what is everyone's intelligence? Oh, I'm kind of smart. I have a brain. My brain functions. I'm also bleeding out. Okay, build. You wanted to see my build. I don't actually know how to quite show it to you, but I will do my absolute best. So I'm lawful neutral. I've been putting a lot of points in trickery, persuasion, stealth, and a little bit in like mobility and use magic device. I really like use magic device. I've been I don't think this actually shows what I was doing. Hold on. Here we go. So I just picked like dagger specialization and finesse training. So I'm just doing like high stealth, sneak attacks, maybe getting a jump on enemies before encounters. I haven't really been able to do it a lot so far. I did it a couple times in like the early manor area. But, you know, I'm doing okay so far. I like it a lot. I like sneak attack and sneaking around and stuff. Hey, I'm gonna free you all from this burning pile of books. Praise Iomade, we're saved! Let's all become person and then merge back into four. A blind elf stands before you. He looks extremely strange. His face wears its years heavily, which is unusual for members of his race. Thinning gray hair, a ragged beard, sightless milky eyes, pale papery skin, covered in age spots, a spine curved by the passage of time. This is not how elves typically age. The youth that graces the faces of elves, even on their deathbed, has totally abandoned this decrepit specimen. Is the high charisma for persuasion checks? Yes, I believe so. I'll have to look at my stats again, but I think I'm also putting a lot of points in persuasion. Actually, hold up, I need to move chat. I just realized that it's over the dialogue box. Whoa! Ignore that. That didn't happen. Hold on. Scooting this up to the top here. So I should be able to see your chat messages on screen, but they won't be covered up by the dialogue box. There we go. Okay. A bearded elf, how very intriguing. If you please, I would like to pluck out a hair of that phenomenon manifesting on your chin, with the interest of science, of course. The old elf holds out his hand in your direction in the perennial gesture of the blind, greeting you with an unexpectedly strong and calm voice. Hello, I am Storyteller, and I wish to thank my rescuers. That is you, if I am not mistaken. Storyteller, ha! That's the first I've ever heard of a venerable old-timer like that having a street name. Sometimes a person can lose their name, but Mama and Papa are gone, friends are gone, and there's nobody to ask what it was. So instead of their name, a person can pick any word that's good. Everybody has to have a name, or do they? I don't know. You added nothing to that conversation, Ember. I'm sorry to be mean to you, but you added nothing to that conversation. Who are you? I prefer people call me Storyteller. It very accurately describes the sphere of my occupations and interests. In most of the places I've been, I am known by that name. When I was little, my mother and father used to tell me stories. But I have no one to tell me stories now. Sometimes Grandma does in my dreams, but I always forget them in the morning. Can you tell me a story? The corners of the bride's elf mouth slowly creep upward. For you, I may have a story to tell, but perhaps it is you who has a story for me. I'm taking you to the Defender's Heart. Please accept my sincere thanks once again, and if I may, please don't rush. I will struggle to keep up with your young legs. And I am not the only one thankful to you. That young crusader over there is eager to give you his regards, but he's too shy to approach you. I can tell from his quickened breathing. When we reach a safe place, take pity on the lad and accept his thanks. The young man with aristocratic features wipes the sweat from his brow and gives you a courteous bow. Let me introduce myself. Brother Claim. Claim, at your service. Thank you for helping us. We thought we were doomed to perish. There's death everywhere. Shut up, Ember! Ah! I'm gonna go crazy. There's death everywhere here. Sometimes I think we're all doomed, but then death has passed us by and we're all still alive. Thanks, Ember. Lan looks at Ember with sorrow in his eyes. But you're an elf. You should live hundreds of years and never even worry about dying. Little elf girl shouldn't even know such words. When children are thrown in the middle of war, they learn many sad things. That is why we have to win, so other boys and girls don't have to learn what we did. So who are you? We are Crusaders of the Order of the Flaming Lance. Our order dedicates itself to the pursuit of hidden knowledge and magical methods of fighting the demons. We are searching for our leader, Sister Miamir, the Scholar. She spent the last few weeks here, working day and night on some important research. When the demons attacked the city, we rushed here to find her, but seems she left the city shortly before the attack began. Oh, that's good news. Miamir, I don't recall the name, which means her scholarly contribution could not have been significant. And yet her actions do intrigue me. If the opportunity arises, I would like to find out what experiment she carried. Meower just left the city, leaving no words of where she could be found? None. She left in a hurry, without leaving any notes or orders. Why, I have no idea. The only thing that may serve as a clue is this book. Oh, My Company of Worn-Out Words, Songs of a Crusader. I see. The one she was studying. The knight holds a leather-bound tome to you. Items received. Alright. Something about a stone belonging to the Druids of Old Sarkoris. What does this mean? Stone books. The Druids of Old Sarkoris use sacred trees as books. They carved their secret knowledge on the bark. When the demons came, the Druids resorted to a dark ritual that turned the trees to stone, and the Druids themselves into undead, doomed to guard their stone library grove forever. That is metal as fuck. But that happened far from here in the Stone Wilds. Is it possible that's where Mimir went? Or maybe she found one of those trees somewhere nearby. I don't know. How did you end up in this trap? That traitor met us at the door. He seemed a faithful and passionate crusader. We didn't suspect a thing until they attacked us from behind and knocked us out. We didn't expect such trickery. Most of our older brethren are dead, and we were desperate to believe that this man in armor was a fellow crusader, a comrade. We were unconscious. They removed our armor and tossed us on the pyre of books. What macabre blasphemy. Ain't always the way. Ain't it always the way. You start to think maybe you're able to trust a fella, and boom, he goes and stabs you in the back. No, steel is metal as fuck. Okay. Listen, you. Alright, so I have to wet my throat. But if you never trust anyone, then soon you'll become a killer just like Hulrune. That's hardly better, is it? Psh, don't start on that now. Fine, you convinced me. You can trust people, but only one in every dozen, I'd say. And not for long even then. Go to Defender's Heart. Go patch yourself up. The city still fights? Why, that's incredible news! We will go to our sanctuary guarded by our order brothers and sisters. We will bring them to the Defender's Heart. Okay. Nice. Okay, bye. Oh, jeez. Okay. Well, let's loot this library real quick. Loot the library. Ooh, things to grab and things to collect. I want to sell all of these books, real talk, because they're all way too heavy. Knowledge Arcana? I don't have that. Who has Knowledge Arcana? Someone go look.
It went splendidly.
Some monstrously large demonic blade fell upon the library, splitting the ruins in two and leaving an enormous black scar. It's possible that the Discari himself was the one to destroy this building with his terrifying scythe. Rift Carver. Ooh. Remembers Evil Eye? Hex is a clutch early game, but I haven't used her much after this first chapter. Hold on, is that what this thing is? Where is it? Nope, Vulnerability Curse. Maybe I don't have it yet. Let me take a peek at her spellbook here. Nope, I guess she has to level up to get it. That's fair. Let's see, grab all this garbage can. What's in the garbage can? Barrel of flammable alchemical substance. Can I take some of it? Can I make some alchemist fire bottles? Please? I need them. Might be an ability and not a spell. Oh, I assume so.
We'll make things right.
Hold on. Inspire Rage, Raven Familiar. I don't think she has it yet. No, she doesn't have it yet. I'm guessing it's something that we get from like level 3 or 4. Ooh, padded armor. Interesting. How good is it? +2 armor class. I think mine's better, technically. Studded. Let's actually just compare the two. My AC is 18. Flat-footed 14. Okay, no, it is actually technically worse. I think this is like caster armor. Nope, I don't know actually who would benefit from this. No one, seemingly. +2 to concentration checks seems good. She can't even wear this. We'll see. Scroll of Stunning Barrier. Interesting. You know what? You can learn that. There we go. Alright. I was at the club today and they played jump, so I jumped. Oh my god, that's horrible. What are with you? You have some really whack jokes today, Directian. What is going on? Oh, what's this? Nope. Alright, well, we're done here, I think. Alright, let's get out of here, goon. Alright, let's leave. Okay. Just today? I mean, you know, I suppose not. Indeed. Ah, jeez. Want to play the 5th Crusade to go differently? Huh? Oh. Grab the copy of the original adventure for the Pathfinder tabletop RPG. An advertisement in my Pathfinder game? Oh, I moved 1 centimeter and something's happening. Hey, what's good? The Defender's Heart greets you with unexpected liveliness. Beyond the walls of these taverns, the once bustling and festive city lies in ruins, but somehow none of that can be felt within these walls. The people in the room are talking, laughing, raising toasts, even softly singing. Doesn't look like typical tavern revelry, but nor is it the grim vigilance of recent days. Sela waves to you. She's sitting at a table with the trio you met previously, the knight, the half-elf, and the red-headed halfling. Doug the Eighth, come! Let me properly introduce you to Elaine, Janna, and Curl, the fearless warriors of the League of the Inspiring Cart. Sela pushes a mug of beer towards you and speaks softly. It was me who convinced Irabeth to use what Janna, Curl, and Elaine found for a little party. If you look out the window, you might even see the end times have come and the abyss has devoured us all. I thought some simple pleasures, good food, and good company could help keep the gloom at bay. Sela looks at you hesitantly, trying to gauge your reaction. I understand. We need to continue living and fighting, however hard that may be, even amidst the chaos that has befallen the city. This isn't safe. What if the demons attack? That's a little... Oh god, that's probably what I would say, though. Fuck it. Allow me to declare my support for Sela's decision as well. Experience tells me that we should shed no tears until after our victory. If we start to mourn the fallen while the battle is still raging, we'll be jeopardizing all our efforts. Now is the time to rest. We'll bury the dead after the last demon has been driven from Canabras. Hey, are we just going to sit here with grim faces? I say we get to know each other a little better, so that we have better reasons to toast. Man, oh yeah, let's get to know each other. Let me just read 18 dialogue boxes about these NPCs that are going to die in 13 seconds. How about, tell me about you and your order, Elan. Stories go, it's not very entertaining. I was born far to the south, and Doran. Oh, interesting. I see. I lost my parents early, led the life of a simple mercenary, but often questioned the path I had chosen. I'm proud of my sword skills, I enjoy training and drills, and I'm not afraid of battle. This is a dating profile. I'm reading a dating profile. But risking my life for coin takes a special mindset to choose that lot with no regrets. You have to want to risk your blood. I saw too many of my friends die, and I wondered if it was worth it. So in the end, I decided to choose another path. Now, if I'm going to lay down my life, at least it'll be for a good cause. And that's how I ended up in Mendev, and became a squire for the Houndhearts. It's a small order. By tradition, it never has more than 12 members. A new member is only knighted after one of the elders dies. We patrol the lands along the Wardstone line, and provide aid to travelers and settlers. Unfortunately, death is common among the Houndhearts. I became a full knight 2 years ago after laying my mentor to rest, but I'm content with my choice. My place is among the Crusaders. Have you been serving the Eagle Watch for long, Janna? Signed up 4 days before the demon attack. Am I lucky or what? Janna just had an overly boisterous laugh. I'm an apprentice of a famous fencing master from Mivon. What is Mivon? Oh, let's see. River Kingdoms, Sword Lords. Okay. I learned a thing or two from him. Believe me, I soon got bored of fighting off bandits and getting involved in the petty squabbles of the bickering River Kingdoms. I wanted a proper challenge, and you can't find a better place than Mendev. And what do you know? The moment I arrived, the demonic invasion began. My father would say that's no accident, fate brought me here. What about you, Curl? How did you end up among the condemned? I just did what everyone else was doing. I grew up in the slums, where everyone stole a little, or maybe smuggled or guarded stashes, so... Curl stares into his mug gloomily. I never killed anybody, and I never did anything real bad. I got caught stealing. When they made me choose between prison and the condemned, well, of course I didn't want to go to prison. I'm not that good a fighter, but as Norgorbor is my witness, a thief can also be useful in a war against demons. I've always been a good scout. I can sneak under the nose of any monster, but I didn't know where my friends are now. We get separated when the demons rampage through the city. Chin up, friend. Whoever you are in the past, you're our friend now, and a crusader. Your skills will be useful. Your skills will be useful to us. You'll see. How do all of you know Sela? I met my noble sister on the road to Canabras. I was returning from the south from my fiancé, and was happy to be in the company of a paladin of Iomade. We said our farewells at the city gates, and I went north along the road to Dresden, to my order's camp. Elaine's face grows grim at the mention of the camp. The demons attacked us there at the same time they struck Canabras. We managed to fight them off. We hurried to the city's aid and joined forces with the Eagle Watch. All my fellow Houndhearts were wounded during the battle on the streets. I'm the last knight of my order who can still fight. It's so good to see Sela again. Every loyal heart counts these days. I met Sela in a tavern in Canabras, before the attack, of course. She was one of the few who would sit at the table with the condemned. Knights usually don't even look at us, but Sela is different. I knew at the moment I saw her. That's what made me notice Sela too, so I sat down to talk to her. I never understood why everyone treated the condemned so horribly, and I still don't. Our Curl is a great lad, so after that night, Sela and I went round the tavern together every day. Mendev is an amazing place. People from all over the world come here for glory, redemption, or to help those in trouble. And they always find each other. This might be the best place in the world to find like-minded people and friends. That was a toast, in case you didn't notice. You call me over just because, or something the matter? I didn't just want to talk about today's celebration. You see, Alan is in trouble. I want to help him, and I don't know anyone else in the city I can turn to. His fellow knights were all wounded in battle. Well, I'm not a physician. Alan shakes his head. Bad idea, sister, I told you. I don't want to bother anyone else with my problem. I need to handle them on my own. Oh, come on. Hiding your sadness from your friends is no way to live. Tell me more. The young knight shakes his head. In all truth, I do not wish to impose. My problems are just a minor trouble. The Paladin of Iomade and her friends certainly have more important things to do, especially now that Canabras has been overrun with demons. Look, I need to level up enough or I'm going to get creamed again at the Battle of the Tavern, so please give me something to do. If I've learned anything in life, it's that there's nothing minor about good and evil. Sela begins seriously, but then a smile lights up her face. Take the three of you, for example. It seems that all you did was save one cart from some lesser demons. Nope. Thank you, Zaradress. I appreciate it. Take care, alright? Good night. But look at how many people are happy now. That feat will never be sung about in songs, but who knows? Maybe thanks to this one joyous hour of peace and rest, the defenders of Canabras will find the strength to protect the city. Sela catches her breath. I talk too much, don't I? Well, Sir Leland, I want to help you, and my reputation as a holy warrior of Iomade won't suffer if it's more of a minor adventure than a glorious feat. The knight sighs and seems a little embarrassed. Alright, I'll explain. The life of a crusader has given me more than just a purpose and a chance to serve a righteous cause. When I abandoned the life of a mercenary and came to Mendev, I gained something else I never expected. It's here I met, may all the ladies forgive me, the finest girl in all the world. It's a miracle she found any love in her own heart for a bungler like me. But I'm not about to let this miracle go. Not even the demon lord Dascari and all his demon army can stand in my way. Luckily, my beloved is now safely away from Canabras. For half a year I've been getting up my courage to propose to her. I even ordered a ring from Derek Sunhammer, the best jeweler in Mendev. Independent lightly orders live mostly off donations, and I'm not what you would call rich. But I so wanted to make Kiana happy. Oh, it took me 3 months to find a jewel the same shade as her eyes, and twice that long to scrape together enough money. Master Derek's work was worth it, but I lost the ring during the demon attack, and I'll probably never find a worthy replacement. The ring is most likely still at the Houndheart's camp outside the city. Elaine and his friends didn't have time to pack up their camp. First the demons ambushed them, and they rushed off to help Canabras. I think we should at least go back there to check. Not right now, of course, but once the situation in the city is under control. Sure. Well, what could we find at the camp? Friends and I killed 2 large demons attacking the camp, then rode straight into the city without spending any time cleaning the rest of our band. So only a few imps, but they might still be at the camp. Of course, this was a while ago. The camp was attacked at the same time the war started in the main square. I haven't been back there since. I'll help. Thanks for agreeing to help. Alon is a good man and a true knight, and I think the world should repay those who are so devoted to doing good. Let's help him so we can propose to his beloved the way he wanted. Seal, I hope you can convince Iribeth to let me go with you when you do this. I don't want to be parted from my friends. Of course, the League of Inspiring Card has come together in this dark hour and must continue onward together. Okay! Jesus Christ. Ugh. There's so many people I have to talk to. God damn, my voice is not going to recover.
That is not far.
Okay, hold on. First things first. I need to sell, like, everything. So let me go talk to the merchant. It might have been a mistake streaming this. It is very hard to keep up with all the dialogue. Oh, jeez, okay. Just squanch past all these people. Hey, what's good? Show me your wares. Alright, sell the garbage. Deal. Now. We have this great sword. All this fish. This punching dagger. I don't think I'm gonna use this. Yeah, no, I don't use punching daggers. I'm gonna get rid of these Bardishai. We have a better longsword. Sell this, sell this. I literally don't think anyone can benefit from this, sadly. I might look around. Let's see. Regular short bow, get out of here. Don't need these masterwork glaives. Don't need this regular longbow. Keep the masterwork longbow. We don't need this. Don't need that. 2 masterwork daggers. We'll roll into that. Masterwork falchion. Get rid of the comma. Or the regular dagger. I don't know if anyone can benefit from this, but I'll take a peek later. I can't imagine these books are useful, but I'll put them in the chest in my room. Just in case. You're doing pretty good, at least not DOS2. What is DOS2? Okay, sell that, and then I think we're just gonna buy a ton of potions inside. Attrition dagger. Oh. That's interesting. I can't imagine that being that good. Detainer. Detainer. We buy a helmet. Let's actually take a peek at all the armor. See if there's anything I can really benefit from. Light armor leather. That does not seem that good. AC against sneak attack, interesting. We're good. What about weapons? Anything cheap and funny? Acrid sickle. Of course. That seems very good, but I can't afford it. I already have masterwork daggers. I think I'm fine, actually. Oh, Divinity Original Sin. Ugh. Good lord. I've already talked about my history with Divinity Original Sin 2. I feel bad for hating that game as much as I do, but man, that game is just miserable to play. Read all the books you have before selling them. Some give skills. Okay, so it's like Skyrim. Or, I guess just any game with books, really. Hold on. No. Alright. Weapons, armor shields, accessories, ingredients, usable, notable. Nope, okay. Guess I'll just right-click on all of these bad boys. So how do you read them? Just click info? Or is there not really a thing? I gotta say, I think the main reason that I have a lot of trouble with Divinity 2 is... I think the worst thing for me is the start of the game is horrible. And I've talked to a lot of people, even people who love that game to pieces. Fort Joy is like the worst like impression you could possibly give to a game. And I know that you can skip it, and I know that you can like there's like mods that let you skip it. It just takes so damn long to get through Fort Joy. And I don't like it. I don't like Fort Joy. It drives me absolutely crazy. Alright, hold up. I read all of them, I think. I haven't read Almost New Diary. I also didn't read this one. We're gonna shove these all in here, just in case I'm doing this wrong. But yeah, no, Fort Joy sucks. Like, just absolutely, just, there's nothing redeemable about Fort Joy. It is a miserable, miserable section of the game. All of the encounters are fine, I guess. Like, I don't mind the fights in Fort Joy. I think they're okay. Just, it takes such an incredibly long time, and everyone's miserable, and everyone's dying, and all of the quests are, like, dour. And I get it, it's a prison camp, you're supposed to feel hopeless. But it's just... oh god, it just takes so long to get through it. And if you want to get, like, really good shit, you have to do all of the, like, weird side stuff, like the lizard fight, and you gotta get the good armor from the frog fight, and get a poison barrel from there to... if you have any undead characters. I can sort the items. Okay, hold on. Thank God. Okay, thank you. Alright, hold on. You know what? Type is fine. I didn't realize that would consolidate them. That is so handy. I don't know how I missed that. I thought that was, like, describing this for some reason. I'm sorry. Okay, but no. I think my biggest problem with Divinity 2, aside from the start just sucking, is... every single time that you go to do a quest or something in that game, it is like, okay, I'm gonna create a Divinity 2 Original Sin quest for you right now from scratch. You need Pet Pal. You just need it. I'm sorry. If you don't have it, you don't get this quest. You talk to a cat in the middle of nowhere. The cat says something cryptic at you and then laughs. And then you get a quest in your inventory to go do something completely unrelated from the cat. You go do that quest, and then you find the cat dying at the end of a hallway. The cat talks to you for 15 minutes about how it feels bad about dying, and then you get something that is so good that you're going to have to redo that quest every time you replay that game. That is 90% of the quest in Divinity 2. It is just melodrama, followed by unrelated fights, and then followed by, oh, well, I guess I have to do this every time now. Also... I usually don't like bringing this up when talking about why I don't like Divinity 2, but I think the game actually has it out for me. Now, before you leave and call me crazy, let me explain. I played Divinity 2 on 2 separate builds at the same time. One of them was for a channel I was part of, and I was streaming it. Someone else was streaming it, and I was there, and there were 2 guests of the channel that were fans of the channel. And it was running a little bit slower than because I was excited. It was a new game. I wanted to play it. So we were doing that very slowly, and my build at the time was, like, mostly lightning magic. I'm actually going to go inside, because the music out here is a little overdramatic.
I'll go ahead.
For this story. So let me walk inside. But I was doing Aerothurge. And so I had a like heavy magic Aerothurge. I think I had a little bit of like water magic for healing. I just went like the glass cannon thing that you are affected by status effects no matter what, but you get a ton of points just because I was like, fuck it, like status effects are so ubiquitous anyway. I'm gonna get stunned all the time, but I'm gonna be able to like throw out a ton of damage and healing whenever I'm up, and I like that. So all of my damage came from Aerothurgy and maybe something else, I can't really remember, but I was heavily specialized mage. So this was happening, and it was like slow because we could only stream every other week. And on the side, I was like, hey, my 2 friends, let's play Divinity 2, because I want to play this game more, and I'm not really getting a chance to play it a lot on this stream. So I started up another character, and I was doing Warfare and Pyromancy. And it was fine. I was having a lot of trouble keeping up, and I think most of our damage was like magic focused, so I was like, I should switch to magic just so that we can crack through that magic armor quicker. I just switched to pure Pyromancy. Literally the same 30 minutes that I switched to pure Pyromancy, we go into a cave somewhere along a shore. I cannot remember the exact area, but we entered this cave, and there is a witch in there with a bunch of beetles, and they're all made of like flower petals. And it's just like an unrelated, like, tough encounter. So, like, we get some spiel about something, and the witch goes, "How about you, foul humans?" Shatters wine glass on the floor. And, you know, fight starts, witch wins initiative or whatever and starts moving. And I noticed something on her, like, stats. Fire immunity. Just complete immunity to fire. This was right after I made my build only do fire damage, and I was like, oh, that sucks, but I guess this fight just has fire immunity. It's a little weird. Now, they didn't cast fire immunity, because I know there's some, like, spells that enemies can cast that, like, give them resistance to something, like blood to fire or whatever. They didn't do that. They just had it. They had an aura around them of, like, 30-foot radius of just fire immunity aura. Like, 100% resistance to it. So anytime that them or all the beetles that they summoned were next to them, they were just immune to everything that I could do. And I was like, bad luck, you know? Whatever. I just fucked up at that moment. Like, whatever. Sure, like, sometimes I just don't know what's going to come ahead, and maybe I get unlucky. Fast forward, like, 2 weeks. We catch up to that area in the stream that I was doing with the channel that I was a part of. We walk into that cave. I see the witch and all the bugs made of plants. Guess what damage type she is immune to? Lightning. Guess what damage type my character in that save does most of? Lightning. I had to mute myself on stream and walk away and just, like, hold my face in the corner for, like, 30 minutes because of how fucking annoying that was. So Divinity 2, Original Sin, has it out for specifically me. And that game can go fuck itself. Also, okay, another thing that's, like, slightly less of a thing. I got a little annoyed by all the quirky followers that just got forced upon you at the start. And they added, like, more and more as, like, the game went on. Like, the cat was already weird, and it was a bizarre quest. But then the squirrel skeleton knight just popped up and, like, wouldn't stop talking and constantly got in the way of AoEs and made fights, like, jank. Don't know why they added that to the game. Whatever. It was probably, like, a back reward or something. I'm not going to complain too much about that. Anyway, we're playing this game now. I'm not playing Divinity 2. Okay, oh hey, I can talk to, I think I said I was going to talk to one companion every time that I go back here. So I'm going to talk to Woljef now. Hey Chief, want to talk? I want to know more about you. How much is more? Are your family thieflings too? My family, it's an interesting story actually, but I don't tell it to just everyone. My father and mother had a bakery. Their life was great, but the gods never blessed them with any children. One day my mother went to the river to wash some clothes and saw a basket floating downstream. Inside the basket was a baby, adorable and chubby and fast asleep. It was yours truly. In my hand was a note spritzed with an expensive perfume that said, "Take care of my little angel." My mother brought me home, and she and my father realized right away that I was heaven sent. They raised me as their own. When I turned 15, my mother showed me the baby blanket. It was embroidered with the coat of arms of an unknown kingdom, all in gold thread. Ever since then, I've been looking for my real parents, but it's not easy. Traveling takes money. If you have a few coins, I'll pay you back as soon as I find my real family. I gave him my word. I don't believe you. Seriously? Usually everyone just believes everything I say. People love stories like that. You know, a cute baby, a basket, a blanket. What's not to love? They look at me differently, as if I'm worth more just because the sheets I spit up on might have had a fancy coat of arms on them. If I was really a prince, I wouldn't be sitting around here, I can tell you that much. I've already gone to take what was rightfully mine. Then I'd come back with an army so I could watch the guards and merchants who pushed me around all my life bow and scrape for me. But that's not going to happen. Want to hear the real story? You should stream Divinity, I think you'd enjoy it. If you say so. Doug doesn't believe in baby blanket baskings. Damn, that was a hard sentence. Yeah, no, it's rough. A lot of the enemies in Divinity 2 just, like, do too much for what the system should allow. It got really annoying when, like, enemies would just do 3 actions in one turn, and all 3 of those actions would be to suck the source out of a player and give themselves another action. and they would just suck the source out of everyone and then cast a giant fireball. And they were, you know, they got healed by fire, of course. True story is boring. My family is human. Both my father and my mother. They used to live in a village nearby. I forget the name. My ma had me. My old man got so mad he almost killed her. Pinned her to the wall and started asking questions like, why his son had horns and a tail? Well, my ma told him that her mother and my grandma used to fool around with a demon. When you heard this, Daddy Dearest got drunk, trashed the house, and then took off. I don't remember any of this, of course. My grandma told me. I was about 3 years old when my mother brought me to Canabras and left me with my grandma. She said to her, "You and your demon have ruined my life, now you handle him." Then she left. I haven't seen her or my dad since. She'd leave a blanket though, that part was true. My grandma burned it because it was infested with lice. Wasn't even good enough to use as a rag. Think after all that, my grandmother saw the light, felt rightly ashamed, and kissed my horns? I wish. People used to give her trouble for fooling around with a demon. She wasn't welcome anywhere, so she got angry. Normal kids get bedtime stories, see? The only tales I got told were how my dad was worthless and my mom was a slut. And I was a demon spawn that no one cared about. She only kept me so I could help around the house and steal things she needed. So that's the truth. Damn. How did you become a tiefling? Oh, I hit the wrong button. I don't know what button I hit. Alright, I won't tell you everything, mind, but I can tell you a little. The tieflings of Mendevian are Mendevian thieves. The gang who started in Mendev's capital by someone or other, as soon as they'd spread all over Galaria. Ugh, they're also called the Family. You know why? Because us tieflings are easy to spot. Whenever we go, guards always hassle us asking, "Are you lost or summon Hornhead?" We usually say we're visiting family, and if they say, "Oh yeah, who?" you give them the name of a local tiefling who confirms everything, even if he's never seen me before in his life. That's why we're all brothers and sisters. There are rules. Who does what, who gets what cut. I won't say it's a lot, but they make it worth your while. They even heal you if you take an arrow. But the biggest no-no is this. You don't steal from the family. If you don't contribute to the shared pot, you get the cold shoulder. You won't be treated like family no more, and then everyone will hear that you went to visit some relatives who have a farm someplace. My best guess, the farm is some underground well beneath Canabras where they breed grave worms. Heh, if Sister Karasmi, our boss, looking the other way more often, I'd really be able to spread my wings. Golly. You should kill Karasemi. No, let's talk about something else. How did you become a tiefling? I was already a tiefling, and my life made me a thief. I've been in this business since I was a kid. My grandma used to say, "You don't work, you don't eat it." And she gave me as an apprentice to Weiger, a tiefling neighbor of ours. He was a cunning old geezer. He knew how to take a purse off somebody's belt, how to cut open bags undetected, and even do some magic. He used to climb through the basement windows and open doors from the inside when I was still small enough. When I grew and stopped fitting through the windows, I decided I was done with my education. I repaid my grandma for everything she'd done to me, which was absolutely nothing. Why would I feed her if she wasn't bringing in me any money? If you don't work, you don't eat, so I took off. I got bored of my teacher too, but when I as much hinted at leaving, he said I owed him for my education, so I just nodded, and then I joined the Owlbears, gang that ran our district, and told them that Weiger was working their territory. I didn't know what happened to him, but I stayed with the Owlbears. Then their leader started giving me the cold shoulder. I did steal from him, but never that much, so I had to rat them out of the guards. Then I joined the Golden Hands. That was a good time. Rich pickings. Would have stayed with the Golden Hands, but the Northmen promised me a bigger cut if I told them where the Golden Hands kept their loot. I'm no fool, of course, so I told them. After that, I only had one option, to join the Northmen. And then the family came. At first, no one took them seriously, called them tieflings and all that. But I felt it right away. They had the power behind them. And they had more money. I'm always on the winner's side, Chief. That's why I joined the tieflings. And right on time, some thugs came from the capital and made the Northmen leave. The ones who survived are called the Family too now. What do you think of Canabras? It used to be such a hole. Then the Crusaders and refugees came here. Huh? Oh god. Comboing is neat even with the enemy, but not when it just feels like being punished and there are no negatives unless the combo helps neutralize negatives. Whatever you say. Used to be such a hole, and the Crusaders and refugees came here, and things started looking up. Although it depends on who you ask, I suppose. Which is better steer clear of here, because Iomede's followers are ferocious. Especially Holvrun Shuphook, the local inquisitor. He's a tough old goat. I didn't see it myself, but a servant girl at the tavern told me that her second cousin's son from his third wife as a paladin, and he said that Holrun takes an unsheathed sword with him even to the privy, and when he sleeps, he puts it on the pillow next to him, and when he's in his cups, he strokes the blade and whispers sweetly to it, "You're my one true friend. You are the only one I can rely on. Whatever you say, Woljif." Erebeth's given us a hard time too. You as much look at some nice bauble, and before you can think of taking it, before your fingers even twitch, she's coming for you with her nostrils flaring and her fangs glinting. Scary woman. But even she's better than Sister Karasme, our boss here in Canabris. By our, I mean the Thiefling's boss. If you get caught by Erebeth, it's all out in the open. You go to prison, or you end up as worm food. But if you step on Karasme's toes, poof, you're gone, just like that. No one ever sees you again. All you hear is, "He went to the family farm," even though he's never had a family or a farm. I could make everyone run out of this room, but I kind of find it funny if I don't do that. Alright, take care, Woljif. Okay, that was our one companion of the day. My throat hurts. Okay, so...
That is not far.
I guess I should talk... Oh, I gotta talk to the storyteller, don't I? Yeah, I do. Hey, what's good? Blind Elf looks better than he did in his last encounter. His clothes are clean and his pale face has some color. The elf turns to you and listens closely. "Is that you, my savior? I recognize your footsteps, determined footsteps, befitting a determined person. Allow me to thank you again for saving me. Please accept this humble gift as a token of my appreciation." The elf hands you a small black ring with 2 scarlet runes on it. Ooh. "Erebeth has explained why you were looking for me. I warned the authorities of Canabris that the local wardstone has been desecrated. They waved off my warning and paid for their inaction. I have examined many wardstones, but only in the one guarding Canabris did I sense a flaw, a spot of corruption inside, a vulnerability that the demons will surely use. They are able to spread the blight inside the wardstone, corrupt it, and make it their weapon. It frightens me to think what it will be capable of. The wardstone must be destroyed." Who are you? Why did they No, I already know that. So you have some kind of special power? "Yes, to a certain extent, but it is more of a gift. I can see the past, stories that have happened. I touch an object, and shreds of its owner's memories are revealed to my mind. Their emotions, passions, and tragedies. I see visions like I am them, and their stories happen to me. This is my power. I've been roaming the world gathering such stories for many thousands of years. One day I'll gather them all." What blight is in the wardstone? "I'm afraid I don't have the answer to that question. To understand the nature of this blight, we need to understand how the wardstone was created, and it is hidden from me. I can only guess. Have you heard of the Red Morning Massacre? Have you heard of the High Elves? Have you heard of the Red Morning Massacre? A dreadful morning remembered with fear even by those not yet born at the time. A demoness called Minago invaded the city with a crowd of her followers, and started to do what demons do best, kill and desecrate. So they clear out the Tower of Estrad. The only thing I have done so far is go to the storyteller, because I was told that his quest is the only time-sensitive one this early. So that sounds cool. I kind of want to do that. After I finish up here, tell me where that is so I can go do it, because that sounds cool. I want to do something that isn't something I haven't done yet. They say they covered the wardstone with pieces of dead bodies, splashed it with blood from top to bottom. Could such an abomination darken the radiance of the gift of Iomade herself? The locals think this is impossible, but who knows? It was not the last attack. Many demon leaders brought their unholy forces here. Even the terrifying Baelor, Koramzadeh. Their attacks were rebuffed, but they still reached their target. I think this is when the seed of corruption was planted in the stone. It wouldn't have grown on its own, but Discard himself has now come to take advantage of this weakness, to open the abscess that has been festering for years, unnoticed by the people of Canabris. When the Demon Lord struck the blow, it weakened the weakened stone gave in. Now it's in demon hands, and there's nothing is stopping it from spreading the blight throughout the entire stone, and from it to the other stones along the whole perimeter of the world wound. Why did you travel here to the Wardstone? I don't know, probably to look at it? Tried to see their stories. The vision I had when I touched the Wardstone were unclear. I saw hundreds, maybe thousands of different stories at the same time. They each other like flashes of lightning. It was impossible to separate them. Couldn't understand where one of them ended and the next began. I have heard you, storyteller. In that case, you must make every possible effort to destroy the corruption. Unfortunately, I don't know where to get an instrument powerful enough to banish it from the Wardstone. As far as I know, there's nothing like it in Canabras, but the demons might have something. Okay. Search the place where Terendelev died. I heard a dying roar of Terendelev, the silver dragon, the protector of the city. At the time, I felt a wave of unfamiliar powers sweep over me from head to toe. I would advise you go to where Terendelev perished and search there for something. I'm sorry, I can't be more specific, but intuition and a strange sense of rightness tell me to point you there. I have a purple knife. Even from here, I can feel strange energies emanating from this object. If you don't mind, I will examine it, using my method. I will try to see the past of its owner, their emotions, and shreds of their memories. Maybe it'll help us better understand what we are dealing with. Hunger. My many legs bring me into the lair. To my mother's feasting hall. Her swollen body, overfilled with food, is so huge that I have to look at it with all of my eyes at once. On top is her scrawny little head and a long beak that is always yearning for more food. Ow. Why am I bleeding again? Why do I keep bleeding? Mother greets me with a placid screech. Stupid, greedy screech. Whose only achievement is my birth. A creeping, wingless creature. It is your fault I have no wings. A symbol of greatness. A birthright I should have received from my mighty father. Mother points to a crowd of whimpering subjects, suggesting I fortify myself with their pathetic flesh. Not today! I summon my spawn and they fly to me, enveloping me in a teeming cloud. Like dark buzzing wings, they unfold behind my back and lift me up. My mother has always been stronger, but she did not expect this. I dive on her and rip her limp, bloated body with my claws. Ichor splatters the bone spurs on my heels. Ichor splatters, the bone spurs on my heels sink into her flesh. I clench her pitiful tiny head and tear it off along with the shreds of meat. Victory! I am the strongest! I am the son of my winged father! The elf grimaces with distaste. His voice becomes normal again. Appalling! Stories like this are the most difficult ones to keep with me. Did this knife belong to a demon? Even looking at the Warstone is difficult. This has nothing to do with the knife. Oh, never mind. It does. Even looking at the Warstone is difficult. Despite the corruption nesting in it, the hilt has an aura of strength. Your fingers clench the stone hilt so tight it hurts. A little spot on the flawless surface of the Warstone draws your attention. It looks like a butterfly. Corruption in the guise of something utterly harmless. But it will grow. You swing and stab the butterfly with the knife as hard as you can. Your fingers cramp painfully. A howl invades your ears. Light, white light everywhere. The stone knife falls from the old elf's hand. Out of breath, he drops to his knees. He is trembling. The terror on his face is unlike his usual dignified manner. What was that? That was not the past. That was something yet to happen. Or rather, might happen. One of the roads to the future. In one of the possible futures, this item will help you cleanse the Wardstone. Or to destroy it! Okay. You'd feel a longing to take the stone chisel and plunge it into your chest, right into the wound that has opened up in it. It's hard to resist this feeling, but at the last moment your self-preservation instinct takes over and you manage to keep control of your own hands. Never before has anything like this happened to me, but now I am not an oracle or a prophet, or this is another riddle from the past that has caught up with me. I must find out. Seeing stories that have happened is one thing, but seeing stories that are yet to happen, I don't know why this is happening now, but there's one thing I'm sure of. This is not a coincidence. This is a sign of coming changes, great changes. I shared your vision, and the knife tempted me. I think if you clear out the tower before the infight, it makes the fight shorter. Don't quote me on that. Look, even if it doesn't do that, it'll probably level me up. So let me finish talking to this goon, and please point me in that direction, because that sounds great. Tempted me. Did you see what I saw? That's never happened before. Could it be the magic of the object that you have brought me? I sense dark energies in it that can cloud and charm the mind. But be careful with this item. It may have tried to influence you, but you managed to overcome its power and subdue it. Or perhaps something else happened to us. Something we don't yet understand. Maybe the knife gives you the power of divination? The knife is a powerful artifact, but I feel that its power is of a different nature. No, I feel the same as I do when I tell the past. This is my gift, but manifested in a completely abnormal way. Who were you in your vision? I don't know. Someone strong and desperate enough to resort to extreme measures. I felt that what I was doing had to be done. Your powers are amazing. A few minutes ago, I would have agreed with you. But the thing that just happened, it disturbs me. My gift has never manifested like this. Something has changed, and these changes frighten me. Alright. I have to go. I will ask more of those things when I have other... Hey, I leveled up! Good lord, okay. Wow, we're already a higher level than we were last time I had to do this fight. So... let's see, yep, another level in Knife Master. Okay, oh, I get a ability point. Well, howdy! I might just bump Charisma up to 16. I think I'm gonna do that. Oh, because it also gives me Use Magic Device. Yeah, we're doing that. Okay. Use Magic Device, Persuasion, Knowledge Arcana, Stealth, this, and that's it. No more in Perception. Other people can perceive better than I can, so we don't have to worry about it. Cool. That's perfect. So, am I better than other people now? Oh, I haven't leveled them up, so it doesn't matter. No, I don't... Go away. I'm trying to trying to read this. Armor -1 studded leather. Oh. So my studded leather is actually bad right now. Maybe I should switch to that padded armor or something. Okay. Rogue talent. Well, let's take a peek here. Full speed while using stealth. I can learn a combat trick. I can get proficiency in heavy armor. Medium armor. Hold on. Oh, Piranha Strike, right. Not taking point blank shot. Your offhand weapon while dual wielding. Add your strength bonus to damage rolls with your offhand weapon. I don't want to do that. Unless... no. Oh, right. These are all buddy things. Let me see what else there is. Character with this talent makes a perception check, they get +4. When the character is confused and hits a creature with a melee attack that does sneak attack damage, no longer confused. Interesting. Gain +4 bonus on all saves against poison. Rogue with this talent does not provoke attacks of opportunity when standing up from prone. Can gain skill focus. Slippery Mind. That seems pretty good, actually. What is Confounding Blades? Oh, interesting. So wait, what does this do? Oh, can't make sneak attack. Okay, no. Train Mastery, Trailblazer. Unbalancing Trick. Trip. Feat gives the character the ability to perform a trip combat maneuver. Also gains a +2 bonus to CMBU, and performing this maneuver, +2 bonus depending on it. Trip your opponent in place of a melee attack. If your combat maneuver is successful, the target is knocked prone. The target has more than 2 legs. Add +2 to the DC of the combat maneuver. Attack roll for each additional leg. Some creatures, such as oozes, creatures without legs, and flying creatures cannot be tripped. Underhanded Trick. What is Dirty Trick? +2 bonus. Okay. Penalties limited to one of the following conditions. Oh, I see. Weakening Wound. Hold on. When you're making a sneak attack against a creature that has damage reduction, the character's attack reduces that damage reduction for 2 rounds by an amount equal to the character's level. That seems really good. Maybe that's terrible. I could be entirely wrong. But that seems pretty good. What is Advanced Tactics? Oh, hold on. Advanced Talents. What is Advanced Talents? Do not see it anywhere. Interesting. I'm guessing these are just things that have prerequisites in general. I kind of like Weakening Wounds. This could be just not good at all. So I think Slippery Mind or this are both pretty good. Oh, unlocks at level 10. Okay. Never mind then. So before I pick this and it be terrible, is Slippery Mind or Weakening Wound, like, are those good? Slippery Mind just seems really handy. Like, my dex mod is like, what, +4 at this point, I think? A +4 to, like, mind-affecting conditions saving throws seems good. This seems nice because I just keep on fighting enemies with damage reduction. I think it should take Weakening Wound. This is just, it's been so difficult. Any bonus to saving throws is good. Okay, yeah, you know what, sure. Slippery Mind seems good. We'll take that. Well, maybe we can take that next time. This seems fine. Okay. Okay. Bypass damage reduction of spells. Yeah, that's fair. And we did just get a wizard. Level up. Oh my god, what are these? Prepared the spell, treat affliction. That's great. So what are these things that I got? Rogue deals sneak attack damage. Debilitate the target of her attack. Bewildered. Penalty to AC. On attack rolls. Reduced by half. This seems good. I'm gonna... Yeah, we're gonna use that one. Because I assume we can only do one. Yeah, we're doing this one. Alright. Other party members. You're all leveling up. Congratulations. Have fun. Hi there. Actually, okay. You're learning Acid Arrow. I see. That does seem good. You're learning Acid Arrow and Stone Call. I guess all of these are not good. Hurricane Bow. Yeah, that seems bad. Sure. This is fine. That's not what I don't need to... Oh my god. I'm not confused about what dice are. Alright. I'm playing on like 1 difficulty up from normal. I'll show it to you in a second. It's like... I'm not quite on normal. I'm like up 1, but I have respecking allowed. I think that's the one thing that I changed. Actually, maybe I'll switch... Spells to copy before... Oh, you're right. Hold up. Yeah, that's fine. Because I know we have a ton of spells in here. So we have Protection from Chaos. Well, we might as well just get that, because we have like 10 different things of it. Reduce Person. Sure, learn that. Invisibility could be fun. Get that. Cause Fear, get that. Corrosive Touch, get that. Bear's Endurance, sure. And I know Woljif can learn some of these too. Woljif can learn a lot, actually. You should learn Expeditious Retreat. You should also learn Vanish. Reduce Person, sure. Do that. Ray of Sickening could actually be quite useful. We'll probably actually have you pick that up next level. Enlarge Person, maybe. Cause Fear is good. We'll do that. These Protection from Chaos, Protection from Good, Protection from Law are definitely interesting. Man, do I never know when to use them correctly. But we'll just grab them. Do you already know this? I guess he already knows this. You can't copy these down. You don't cast spells. Guess sure you can learn this one. Even though it's like probably like way higher level. Let's quickly... I know that you have spells. This guy. I have terrible dreams. Can you help me? Ah! I see. So, Nino... Oh, right, because opposite schools. Right, okay. So we should avoid doing that. As you know, the wound is a rift between Galarian and the Abyss. And all evil that feeds the Abyss does not oppose our world. It feeds the Galarian. Okay, alright. Show me the scrolls you're selling. So, Nino. Hi there. So no necromancy. No necromancy, no aberration. Haste is good. Holy shit. Oh, it's level 3 though. So she's not going to be able to learn this, or not be able to cast this quite yet. Let's take a peek at the spell scrolls, and I guess we'll do it by price, because it'll probably be level 1s down here, right? Yeah, okay. I would love to learn haste. I'm probably going to pick it up and learn it, just so that I have it later. Okay. Let's see. No Bone Shaker. Summon monster, huh? Let's see. Summons an extraplanar dog. I know having more sides in the encounter is always good. Grave Sickening is necromancy. Protected from evil is abjuration. You cannot learn that. Caster level 3. Protected from chaos communal. Could be interesting. She can't learn it though. Resist acid. Man. Curse of feeble body. Dispel magic point. Dispel magic target. Interesting. Remove curse. I'm actually probably going to buy a... Ooh. Extended spell. Twice as long as normal. Should I buy this? This would make haste last twice as long. The question is, how complicated is it to use one of these? Do I have to, like, activate the thing and then cast the spell? I think I'm gonna grab it, and then let's see what I can sell. So we have a composite longbow, which I don't think we can really give to people. I might need to actually give this poor guy his dagger back, because I bet he's not using this that well, although it does more damage than the stupid dagger. Ugh, alright. Do you have a masterwork longbow? You do. No light crossbows for the casters. Okay. Is there anything that I can sell? I don't think I'm ever going to use this masterwork greatsword. Let's sell that. These longbows are probably good to hold on to. 1 to 8 damage. 1 to 8 damage. What's the difference between these two? What is the difference between composite and regular longbow? 3 times crit, 3 times crit, range 50 feet. Martial proficiency group, martial. I'm guessing there isn't a difference. It's just there isn't a difference. Just sell that. We just got that today. I'm probably gonna sell this crypt armor. I'm gonna keep the crypt armor. I have no idea who can wear this, but I feel like it's important. Diamond dust. It's a spellcaster thing. Midnight bolt could be fun. Holding on to that. Bulk selling. We don't have any trash to sell. I think this is worth buying. Let's pick that up. Hi there. You are getting a wand. Let's do that. Okay, you learn haste. Congratulations. You also... Oh, we need to buy potions. Shit, hold up. Don't you sell potions? Doesn't he sell potions? Am I wrong? Who sells potions? Someone around here sells potions. Is it you? No, hold on.
In due time.
Composite uses strength for damage. Okay, in that case... Hold on, wait, why are... No. No, I don't want you. Where's my friend? Oh, thank God. Okay. Oh, wait, yeah, you have that. Well, no one here really has... We have one strength character. So we're just gonna hold on to that, I guess. Alright, what's the deal with this ring, huh? Plus 1 bonus on fire saves? Sure. I am usually getting hit with the backblast of a... the bartender. Right. Okay, thank you. Bartender? Barkeep? Show me what you have. Okay. just grab the entire stack of cure moderate wounds potions. God, I might. Jesus Christ. Well, how much actually does this cost? Okay, we cannot afford that. Damn. Well, let's sort in price. You also have daggers and shit. Well, I don't want any of this. First aid kit, we have a few of those. I probably should actually buy those, I think I do. We'll level him up again in a second. Did I give Lan a composite bow? I don't think I did. Hold up. No, he just has a longbow. He's equally strength and dex right now. But I need to level him up. You know what? Let's actually take care of that right now because we're done getting scrolls. I think what they're auto leveling into is fine. Blur could be good. Burning Arc. Burning Arc was really good. Hold on. Every single time that I encountered someone that used Burning Arc, it fucked up my entire party. Ooh, Molten Orb seems good too. So what does Stone Call do? That seems good. Alright. No. How do I... Nope, that's not what I wanted. Oh god. Alright. These spells are shit. Level her alone. Should I not? Should I just have let her auto level? Am I a fool for doing this? Let's see. I know she already has, I believe, Create Pit, which is pretty damn good. That helped me out in a fight earlier. Glitter Dust. A lot of these are like early level spells. Conjure Small Elemental. Wow. Don't know if that's probably a good idea. That's only going to be here for 3 rounds. I mean, this seems fine. I think this is fine. I mean, Acid Arrow is probably okay. This is fine. I like Burning Arc, though. Okay. Let's continue leveling everyone up. You, I'm not even going to bother with. There we go. Hey, Woljif. Okay. That's fine, that's fine, that's fine. Spells, huh? I don't think you learn any spells because you're like a half-caster. Or no, you're learning Mirror Image and Invisibility. I see. I like those spells, so sure. Yep, okay. And you. Yep, we're sticking with Zen Archer. Oh, hold up, what is this? True Strike. You can just use Scorching Ray. Interesting. Oh, Bark Skin. I do like Bark Skin. Nah, I mean, I guess that's good, because he's like bow. Barkskin as if he was tanking. We're not gonna fuck with that. Alright. Anyone else? You. There. Okay. So. Jesus. Let's set up the spellbook for everyone. So that next level... Cool. Create pit. That. And this. I like these spells. Mage armor's good. Okay, so here's a question. Ninio, right? Is this one of those things where I have to do this? Hold up. I haven't played Pathfinder Wizard in a very long time. Is Pathfinder Wizard one of the classes where I have to attune several copies of a spell if I were to do this? Or does it just like, you have 6 spell slots, you can attune 5 spells and cast them with whatever? Or is that specifically like a sorcerer thing? I'm guessing it works like this. Because if that's the case, I'm just going to give her mostly magic missile. And like sleep. You have uses per spell slot. So you need to prepare for each individual. Okay, so this is correct. That's perfect. Thank you. That is exactly what I wanted to know. So mage armor's fine. Burning arc. Yeah, no. I want that. I want 1 mage armor, 1... Actually, she has color spray, right? Oh yeah, it's right there. Cool. Oh, right. She's an illusionist. Okay, so she can either learn vanish or color spray. I mean, color spray is just good. I don't think I want enlarged person. Every time I fuck with enlarge or reduce person, I always screw myself over. What does snowball do? Range touch attack. So we're staggered for 1 round. I know I need to rest. I need to rest anyway. Like, everyone's dying, so... let's check these. I think this is fine. Create pit is so good. And haste is fine. Woljif. Hey, pal. Let's see here. Hypnotism, what is that? Gestionate and droning incantation fascinate nearby living creatures. Okay, so it's like different sleep. Camilla has a disease. Oh, I'm sure she does. Yeah, ghoul fever. It's fine, we're not taking her with us. I know that's horrible to say, but... we're gonna give you magic missiles there. This is all fine. A few of us had, like, that ghoul... or not ghoul fever, we had, like, some kind of snot thing. Alright, that's fine. Cool. Okay. So we need to rest. Hopefully we'll not accidentally rest for a billion years. I'm gonna save. I don't hate Camilla. I just... I don't know. My brain short circuits whenever I have to deal with spellcasters. Okay, 1. Oh, we don't have a... Oh, shit. Hold up. If I can still afford this, I would like to buy these. He has crafting ingredients. Yeah, these things. Okay. Alchemist Kit 2. Yeah, fuck it. We're buying that. That's just so handy. The only spellcasters in Nino and Ember. That is true. Yeah, she's fine. We'll see. We'll see when I throw the party together. It's fine. Don't worry about it. I'm just bad at the video game. Okay, I absolutely want this though. Do I want this falchion? It is only masterwork. It is not. It's not the other thing. So let's do that. Hold on. This composite longbow. Okay. All right. Cool. Thank goodness we got that. Now we can brew a potion. Let's try to heal up a tiny bit and then go do that tower. How long have I been streaming? How long have I been going on for? Oh god, 2 hours. Okay. Alright. We don't need to do any of this. Alchemy, hey! Nino, you're a genius, right? And you're a... Oh wait, literally everyone can assist. I want to learn about this. Choose a potion to craft. Oh, can I only make meals? That's a... Hold up. Why can't I choose a potion? What? I can't brew potions? Oh, I have to have a level 3 one? Son of a... Okay, that's fine. I thought level 2 let me... Oh, I'm stupid. That's... Alright, whatever. It's fine. We'll do this. Okay.
You became a paladin because some lady didn't wear a helmet one time? I suppose, fine, so you stole her helm, but come on, they're paladins, they're rich. Don't tell me there wasn't a spare helmet lying around someplace. And what about armorers and all that?
I'm this close to forgetting that paladin code I swore to uphold. Hornhead. Take the hint, will you?
Jeez. A hearty meal. Alright, how we all doing? Everyone alive? I feel great. Wonderful. Okay. Let's go do something that isn't this. Give Woljif 1 level dip of Vivisectionist and he can brew potions. Ooh. That sounds fun. Maybe I'll do that. It'll also make the 2 rogues slightly different, other than one can kind of cast spells and the other can probably cast spells. Alrighty. Off we go.
I'll go ahead.
Alright. Okay. I don't want any of this. Okay, you're staying behind. All these people are coming with. Perfect. It's a shame that our paladin has strength reduction, but we'll deal with it. Okay, so what was that thing that I was recommended to go check out? The Tower of Estrad. That's it, right? I'm gonna scroll up a little bit. Tower of Estrad, that's it. Alright. Let's go take a peek. Wahoo! Ah! Oh. Stop. Talk to and oh, okay, hold on. Recommend the party house. Okay. Hi. I'm gonna scout ahead.
No mistakes. They'll never see.
What's going on in here?
As it should.
A marauder, huh? Just...
Enemy
Well, they spotted me. Well, I'm a fool. Oh, hey, Guess we'll just run up. Okay. Hey.
Surrender or else.
I didn't think they were looking directly at me. How foolish of me. Oh, there's a lot of them. Well, this will go. Okay, everything's fine. Alright, don't worry about it. We're doing great. Hey, don't you do it. Don't get near me. Don't you hit me with that sword. Fuck. Alright. Can you reach him and do this? Not quite. Alright. Nope, not yet. Alright, scoot up. Oh, Woljif also has strength reduction. What a shame. Oh, these are like all unorganized. This needs to go up here. And we'll go there. We'll do that. Can you charge? Nope, not quite. Maybe I'll just...
Cover me, alright?
Dang. What a shame.
Too late for apologies.
Melee combat. -4 penalty. I suppose that makes sense. Hi.
Let's try this way.
Okay, that could have gone worse. I took a lot of damage immediately, but whatever. They have gold on them. Look at all this gold. Wow, a composite longbow and another short sword. All right, who? One-player D&D game? Yeah, kind of. Except it's Pathfinder, so it's different and it's really complex, and my brain doesn't work. So where do I need to go before I continue? Talk to Anevia. Back at Defender's Heart. Party house. What is the party house? There. Okay, we'll go there first. I didn't buy any potions! Fuck! Okay, we're fine. We'll find some. I spent all my money on a thing to brew potions, and alas. Okay. Well, there's a door right here. Hello! Oh, please be potions in this store. Dretches! Dretches! Alright, well, I can't... I have an idea. Let's see here. I can shoot stones at them. What if I just... Oh my god, that is humongous. Let's not do that. Let's just fire a little bech at one of them. Eh. Oh, they're good against cold, as it turns out. What a shame. Well, let's just do one of these. You did not hit. A dretch, look out. Wait a minute. You have knives. Swap to them. And go over here to get ready. Alright. Hit. Never mind, don't hit. It's fine. Hitting is for lame people.
You won't survive me.
Okay. I literally thought that I could open this door. Can I open this door? Hello? Hold on. Is it an action that I can perform? Nope. Am I just fucked? Well, okay. Can I really not open this door? Oh, thank God. No. Open the... Can I actually not open doors in combat? Please tell me I'm just doing something, like, really stupidly wrong. Why? I'm gonna lose my mind. Okay, whatever, it's fine. This was my fault. Okay, well, I'm gonna get smacked and whacked a bit here. Well, Nanio, I have bad news. You're gonna have to grab a dagger. Use your dagger, swing it like the rest of us, because I don't want you to get opportunity attacked.
I'll remove this obstacle.
Oh, never mind. That works, I suppose.
You won't stop us.
I'm not actually... Hold on, what am I doing here? You hit that one, you keep shooting that one. You... Try acid damage. You... Try divine damage. Okay. There we go. Didn't need to spend that much time on that. Okay, please have potions. None of these are potions. All of this is hamburgers. Maggie. Hello. I'll take that, I guess. Hello. Jesus Christ, what is happening? Oh, right. It's probably an orgy because they were trapped by 2 demons. Y'all could have won that fight. There's enough. Oh, shit. Oh, hey, can we stop them? Hello? Jesus Christ, who are you? Well, we're here now. Alright,
The calculated risk.
let's, have you engage this goon. You, yep, attack down. Wolf, if you're coming with me. Jesus Christ. This is already a clusterfuck.
This should do it. Let's try this way.
Nope, nope, wrong way. We have to kill that wizard.
A calculated risk.
I can't even tell what's going on, I'm gonna be perfectly honest. Oh god, Woljif. Okay, everything's fine. Only Woljif got a little hurt. Hi.
Greetings, valiant stranger who has just burst into my life. I am the master of this house, Count Daron Kale, myriad mellifluous monikers Arunde. No need to introduce yourself. I find remembering insignificant details, such as the name of passing acquaintances, such a bore.
I feel like you and Ninia would get along.
Wow. Bona fide blue bloods and unparalleled aristocracy. All this makes me itch to do something really crass. Ooh, like blow my nose on the curtain.
What a fucking... What a petty thing.
What are you waiting for, my squamous squire?
What?
The curtains in this room are velvet, but we have some excellent silk ones with gold thread elsewhere in the house. Take your pick. My soft furnishings are yours to do with as you wish. I'm quite sick of the place, truly. I shall either sell it, or burn it to the ground and build a new mansion in its place. Now that we've finished with the niceties, tell me this. How did all those thrice-damned demons end up at my soiree?
Must have been some party.
Oh, come. The party was deathly dull. Rather like one of the prelate's interminable sermons. I really ought to be grateful to the demons for their intrusion. They certainly added a frisson to the proceedings. It seems as though Discari's occasion was altogether more of a crush than mine, if you will pardon the pun.
Well, tell me about yourself.
As a child, I had my very own pony, but I always dreamed of having a lamb. I was never allowed one. Sheep were seen as peasant animals, utterly unsuitable for the scion of a noble line. The trauma haunts me to this day. I think of it every time I have roast lamb for dinner.
I can't tell if you're telling me the truth or not.
I'm sorry that happened to you. Such a sad story.
I had not even the slightest intention of upsetting such a lovely child.
I'm not lovely. Some people have even called me a scarecrow before.
Why would anyone call you that?
That's patently absurd. Why, you can't possibly be a scarecrow with a crow following you around. I'm sorry if I failed to sate your curiosity. I loathe talking about myself to people I don't know, even more to those I do know. The only thing worth knowing, aside from the fact that I am highborn and filthy rich, is that I dislike Puritans and demons in equal measure.
What is a Puritan?
Well, perhaps demons a tad more.
You don't seem very concerned.
I have no friends here whose untimely demise I would care to mourn. The only alarming thing is how easily all this happened. I don't care for the thought that demons could come calling at my door at any moment. And just think, everyone had so much faith in the wardstones gifted by Iomede's herald, and in the might of our tamed dragon, as if there had been no Dresden or a dozen other routes where the demons overcame every defense.
The crowd falls silent and rubs... Oh, the Count. You can say the name G-Food, I'm not gonna know who the character is. Well, you can go to Defender's Heart.
I thank you for the invitation, but I am not quite as desperate as I may seem. At times, it is better to be surrounded by the repugnant mugs of demons than the sour and dour physiognomies of Iomede's righteous paladins.
What about my physiognomy? Sour enough for his lordship? Don't worry, another few minutes with the dazzling count here, and it'll sour like week-old milk.
What's this? An attractive paladin with a sense of humor? You're a veritable walking scandal.
Damn, okay, calm down.
Either way, my mansion is now safe. I have a pair of half-decent guards. I just need to drag them out of the storeroom and bring them to their senses. I ordered them to drink a love potion, you see? For reasons which seemed extremely witty at the time, and in the state of inebriation I then found myself in. They can guard the house while the valorous paladins beat back the demon assault. They will beat them back, yes?
No.
As regards myself, I feel like stretching my legs. I know rudimentary divine spells, I am no friend to demons, and I elevate any society that I deign to grace with my presence. I shall accompany you, only for a short time, of course. I have no desire to remain at the vanguard for a protracted period. What say you, my ephemeral but highly diverting acquaintance? After all, Lord Descari spoiled my party. I now burn with the desire to spoil his.
Alright, group huddle.
I don't like this guy much at all. Not even because of his personality, but just... I sense something dark about him.
I guess thumping him one next time he comes out with more aristocratic witterings is not allowed? All the more reason to take him with us. If we don't kill him, the demons surely will.
He has all these friends at his party, and he still looks so lonely. We can take him with us. Maybe it will make him feel better?
Don't ask me. Having him tag along would be like going for a nighttime stroll through the back alleys with a diamond tiara on your head. Even I don't like that kind of attention.
What? You're asking about whether to take this boy with you? The question lies outside the bounds of my interest. By the way, did you know that the young scions of noble families often sponsor the research of young scientists? What laudable passion for knowledge. True, the size of their donations bears a direct correlation to the hazardousness of the experiment being conducted.
Deal.
Capital. Good acquaintances that begin and end at just the right moment often leave the most pleasant memories. Wouldn't you say?
I don't know what that means, but I like your shirt. Alright. See ya. Level up? Oh my god. Oh, he's an oracle. Interesting. Damn, what a fucking portrait. I love it. Oh, he has... what the fuck? What is this? Holy shit. Oh my god. Okay. Yeah, no, you can take those. Hold a person? Damn. I just like 6 bad jokes just like flitted through my mind. Hold person is pretty good though, I think. Yeah, no, hold person's amazing. Is there anything that I would actually want above that? I mean, cure moderate wounds is pretty good, but... Wait, he doesn't know Bone Shaker. He cast it. He probably had a scroll, I guess. Bone Shaker's really good, but... Blessing of Courage and Life. Oh, interesting. Take Lesser Restoration. What about Arrow of Law? Probably should take Lesser Restoration. Actually, can I even take Lesser Restoration? Oh, I totally can. Okay. Yeah, that's a good idea. Hoppa! Okay. Alright. Welcome to the party, dude. Look at all these naked people. The Count is so gallant and handsome and most importantly ever so rich. That's cool. I'm trying to look at the painting behind you though.
A success worthy of praise.
Wow. Oh, what do all these people have? Trash. Blood! Yum. Drunk Noble has a dagger. Drunk Noble has a dagger. Drunk Noble has a dagger. A bardiche. How good is that bardiche, actually? Decimation. So whenever it crits, it deals damage to Constitution. Or, you know, whenever I land a new hit, I can fear everyone. Okay.
Skip the pleasantries.
Okay, cure wounds, lesser restoration. Oh, he just learned these, I see. Heal living. Oh, that's so good! Holy shit. Okay. Damn, alright, well, I love him. Ooh, a harp.
A success worthy of praise.
Wow. Hey, thanks for helping us in that fight. Thank you, stranger. Her cheeks are flushed and her blue eyes are glittering. For saving us from the demons and for your timely entrance, I swear. I don't know who has enraged me more today, the demons or the oh so affable Nestor. I'm a friend of Ike's. He fights for his friends. Ike's alive, and he's made a brilliant new friend. It's a shame it had to happen now, when the city is under siege by demons, and those pig-headed inquisitors are pursuing us instead of doing something useful. How did you... Oh, this is the guy! This is the... Oh my god. This is part of that religion that I have to find. How did you end up here? Distracted them, lost them in the streets, charming way into the party. I see. That's more like it. So I would have inadvertently been harboring a traitor, one but Canabra's Inquisition? This day wasn't such a waste after all. You know where the third person is? Wallflower? No idea. If he knows about the demon attack, he won't just hide away. He'll go out and try to help people. If he doesn't know, well, you'll have no chance of finding him. He's a pretty skilled mage, but I doubt he'll risk using magic. Probably do something the Inquisitors won't expect. Pose as someone, disguise himself. He had a great selection of masquerade costumes in the temple. I know. I'll tie my shawl around your arm. Wallflower gave it to me. We'll spot it right away and know you're a friend. If I were you, I'd look for him around Canavros Market Square. Well, tell me... Uh-oh. My frames! My frames! Oh, shit. Should I reload? I don't know if I can. Hold up. It's probably fine. The autosaves are... I have to basically reload and redo all those encounters. I can do that real fast, I guess, but... Hold on, let me save real quick. I can't save. Let me finish this. Just one spell. Yeah, it's probably fine. Like, it's not a huge... Shit! Shit! No, come back! Fuck. Okay, well... Alright. My internet's, like, dying, too. I probably should call it a day. I'm super... My throat is, like, dying. And this seems like a decent enough stopping point. Mobility 18.
Thanks, Lan. You're so awesome, Lan.
Things... Ooh, gold ring. Yeah, it's just one spell, it's fine. As is life. Alright, we're gonna leave this and save, and that'll be it, because I've been streaming for too long, and I also want to draw tonight. But I'm glad I got this in. Let me save. There we go. Okay. Maybe I'll reload the save and do that differently, but it's fine for now. I need to stretch my legs. Oh, goodness. Okay. That is it for tonight, though. Thank you, everyone, for hanging out. Thank you for everyone for hanging out and being in chat and all that good stuff. And thank you to the following folks for their wonderful generosity. Thank you to Zaradress for the 200 bits. And thank you to Siri83 for the follow. Yeah, that is all that happened this stream. Tomorrow is Wednesday, correct? No, today was Wednesday. Wait, what day is it? Tomorrow is Thursday. I don't know what I'm going to be streaming tomorrow. We'll see. Maybe just some Pokemon Emerald or Bug Fables. We'll see. Maybe more of this. But that's it for now. Good night, everyone. Have a good rest of your night. Have a good rest of your week if I don't see you. All that good nonsense. Take care.